What's up, everybody? My name is Michael Skeleton. We are doing another Dragon's Maze draft. And actually, it's a Return to Ravnica block draft, so we're doing one pack from each of the sets. We open an Exava Rakdos Blood Witch. Had her in a sealed deck one time at the pre-release, at one of the pre-releases, and she was good. The Gorgon's good. The Sphinx is really good. The Drake I like, and the Moss Dog I like. Actually, I like all these. Who am I kidding? Phantasm works in one of the decks I've done, and Fatal Fumes is okay. But I think we're just slamming the Exava and hoping to get anything with Unleash in the last pack. And that's going to be the plan. So, let's dig it. Alright, we get past a War Leader's Helix and a Spike Jester. Maka, First Blade, oh man. Deputy of Acquittals, Windrake, these are all good cards. Punish the enemy. More good cards than not. We stay on color, we just go Spike Jester. But I think Helix is good enough that, yeah, we'd splash for that. And we can go either way now. We can go Boros, we can go Rakdos, we can go both. Oh, what's this one? Catch and Release. Yeah, not the most exciting. Alive and Well's okay. Steeple Rock's okay. In our colors, we have a Piker and a Drake. I guess the Steeple Rock's in our colors too. Selesnya Guildgate, probably not. Boros Cluestone, maybe. I think we want the Unleash guy here. Yeah, we'll take him. I've been impressed with him. Alright. Now, Flux Charger is one of my personal favorite decks. The Cyclops Flux Charger deck. But, you know, right now, it's not really looking like it would happen. What do we got here? Otherwise, we've got a Hired Torturer, a Maze Rusher, and a Blood Scrivener. I like the Scrivener as a 2-drop, although I don't know if the ability is actually going to help here any. And I also like the Torturer because it's just some, like, inevitability. I'll take the Scrivener here. I don't think I've got that rare yet, so not that that should be the deciding factor or anything. We have a Woodlock Crawler, which is still in the pack, which we could hedge our bets and kind of splash for Demir. We've also got a Maze Abomination, which I really like. Bane Alley Blackguard, which is okay. A Snare Squad I like. A Weapon Surge I really like. White might just be our splash, so we probably don't want that. Weapon Surge is nice and cheap. And then there's the Abomination. Kind of just want the Surge. Been impressed with that card. Specifically in the Is It deck that I like. But I think it would do good things here. 2. Let's cost sort this. So we've got a 1, 2, 3, and 2 4s. Yeah, I'm liking this. Somewhere along the way we need a Boros or Zov Guildgate. Rotform Skeleton has some nice drudge things going on with it. Drudge, whatever. Another Flux Charger and Cyclops. They just tempt me so much. Other things for us, there's an offer the guilds. Ubal Sar, Gatekeeper. Some Clue Stones. Is it an Azorius? Man, they're really tempting me with this Flux Charger and the Skeleton. These are all 4-drops. We just stay on color. And we'll take the raw farm. Jeez, that was like a last minute decision. Alright, so here There is a maze rusher, a hired torture, and a maze abomination. Kind of liking the abomination. Actually, kind of liking the torture. Maybe a little more. Blast of Genius is good too. And then there's a Cyclops again. How come I don't get this many Cyclopses when I do? Is it? Geez, a Bronze Beak Moa and a Deputy of Acquittal still here. We are Rakdos, and then we splash white and green. But then we just don't really want that. So if we splash white, we could do Gleam of Battle. And if we splash green, we could do any of these other ones. I think we'll take a Gleam. Why not? Not the best enchantment, but not the worst either. A bit expensive. But another Gleam. A Magellan Sphinx is here. Still. This was the pack we opened, I take it? Then we end up going white, blue. No. If I just cut it? No. Take a Rakdos Guildgate. That's what I'm doing. Must resist. The Spike Jester is still here, and the First Blade. What would I rather have? Probably a turn 2 haste creature rather than a turn 3. Steeple Rock's good. Boros Cluestone's okay. Maze Sentinel's okay. Kind of like the Steeple Rock here. And another hired torture. Or a maze rusher or that guy. We got a decent number of 4s. This is a good topper, but I think I want another hired torture, actually. Bane Alley Blackguard. It's just a 2-drop. Take that for the side. Alright, somebody really didn't want that Fido Burst. So this is how we're looking. Probably not playing the skeleton here. Or the Gleam. Luminate Primordial. It's a good one. It's really expensive though. If we're gonna go, quick, we want more like the Ember Beast. Or the Undercity Informer. But I do kind of like having some expensive stuff just in case at the end if the games go long. There's also a Halberdiers, but it's so hard. I mean, we're looking to splash white here, so yeah. All right, I'll take it. There's another Halberdiers, a Massive Raid, a Boros Guildgate. I think here we just want Massive Raid probably. Though I would like the Guildgate. You do need some amount of removal though, so yeah, I'll take that one. What do we have here? There is a Kingpin's Pet. I do really like Extort in this format to just grind out the last few points of damage. Other than that, Prism and another Massive Raid. Don't really want 2 Massive Raids, I don't think. Prism's good. Could help us get the Helix and the Skeleton online. Nah, Kind of want the pet. It's a flyer. It's an extort. It's good for the late game, so we'll take it. Alright, we're going heavier white now than ever before, that's for sure. There's a Sunhome Guildmage and an Urbis Protector. Guildmage is good, but it requires a decent amount of mana to do it. There's also a Devour Flesh. And a Guildgate. He's just so tempting. He was so good before. Yeah, I'll take him. Just a lot of white here. There's some red, I guess. So, I'm looking at the Ember Beast, but I like I said, I do like Extort, so maybe Knight of Obligation is more the pick here. I just have found Extort to be extremely useful. There's also a Confessor. I'd rather have the Knight of Obligation, alright? Yeah. It's a little cheaper, a little easier to cast. Yeah. Hopefully with the Torture and the Extort we can get some late game stuff going. Here it's really just a Thunderfist and a Gargoyle. And not much else at all. Would I rather have a Gargoyle or a Thunderfist? Sometimes you just need a 4/4 on the ground, right? Kind of want the Gargoyle more. Cheaper. Flies. Here we have a Scorchwalker and a Corpse Blockade. I think here we'll just... Yeah, Scorchwalker's good. I mean... Yeah, Scorchwalker's good. I'm not going to overthink it. So we definitely got more white in our deck than we did going into this pack. And I think it's safe to say that skeleton is being hidden. This puts it at us at 18 cards. A couple I'm not excited about, like the Blackguard and the Gleam. Those are kind of the two that stand out. So there's a Court Street Denizen. I'd rather shy away from white and go more towards red with the Warmind Infantry. It's also an Armored Transport, but we're not that aggressive. I mean, we did take some aggressive stuff in the beginning, but yeah, we'll take this infantry. Could do a Denizen. Does this deck want a Denizen? We do have a lot of black creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 black creatures. Maybe I just want the Halberdiers. I think this wields, so yeah, we'll take it. And not much here for us. There's either a Mental Vapors or a Foundry Street Denizen. I think I'd rather have the Vapors. And here there's a Midnight Recovery or a Tiger. Tiger might be good in some games. Here, I don't mind a Tin Street Market, actually. Yeah. And there's our Denizen. There's a crappy card. And there's another crappy card. Alright. So we are at 24. And where with that Blackguard and the Gleam. We're kind of... And then this Mental Vapors. They're kind of all up for cuts. Yeah, I like the way this deck's turning out. Let's hope to get some good Rakdos here going into the last pack. Detention Sphere is not Rakdos. There's really not much. There's a Batterhorn, which is okay. There's maybe just a Transguild Promenade, actually. I mean, look, this is like the worst pack for us. There's a Bellows Lizard we could take, which, no thanks. There's also a Pegasus we could take. Yeah, we'll just take the Transguild Promenade. Cackler's good. Augur Spree, Chainwalker. Okay, this pack is much better than the last one. It's also a Rogue's Passage, which could be of some use with, say, something good. Maybe we just want the Cackler or an Augur Spree. Cackler or Augur Spree. Or Chainwalker. I mean, after the first turn, this guy just isn't as good. Chainwalker's darn good, though. But I'll take the Augur Spree. Probably. Yeah. Launch Party, Batterhorn, Guildgate, Jailbreaker. Jailbreaker's good. Kind of would like another Guildgate, though. I mean, he won't be attacking. We only have one gate here. So a 4/4 defender. Batterhorn. Launch Party. I'm kind of thinking the Guildgate. And another Augur Spree. There's also a Deviant Glee and a Lobber Crew. Okay. This is interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 gold cards right now. 7, kind of. So the Lobber Crew would do some work. Maybe I just want another Augur Spree, though. This is more inevitability, which I do like. We'll just take removal, though. Oh, and here we go. Here's our Lobber Crew. There's also a Dynacharge, which is kind of tempting. Terrace Worm. Easier to cast a 7-drop than our Primordial. And Pyroconvergence. That's just not going to do enough. Yeah, I think we take the Lobber Crew here. There is not much here for us. There's an Electrickery or a Soul Tithe. Maybe an Electrickery for the side. Soul Tithe has done things before. I've seen it get people. Archon is still in here. Nobody wants him. Poor guy. And then there's a Pyro Convergence and a Catacomb Slug. Don't think Pyro Convergence is actually worth it. I'd probably just rather have a 2/6 Slug, to be honest. Sorry, dude. So here there's a Bellows Lizard or a Sentry or a Cremate. Probably just a Lizard here. Don't really need any more 3-drops, so Probably not playing him. So we've got Cremate or the Codex Shredder. Probably just Cremate. Cobble Brute or a Rogue's Passage. I can't believe Rogue's Passage is still here. I'm slamming that one. Rootborn Defenses or Ascending Growth. Probably just Rootborn. And we're probably not playing it. I don't like any of these. I'll cut the Doorkeeper though. Pyro Convergence or Destroy the Evidence. Destroy target land. Do Pyro Convergence. Cancel. And Plains. Alright, let's go build our deck. Alright, here we go. So I just, let's see here. What do we start with? Let's start with these ones. We'll put in that one for now. See what we do later. So we failed miserably in getting unleashed creatures. Like, we didn't get any. Did we? Oh, just our flyers from that first pack is the only unleashed creatures we have. So that's a little disappointing, but oh well, whatever. We didn't need it. Torture, the Drake. We only got one Drake. For some reason I thought we had two, but I guess we don't. And let's do the Rock, the Obligation. Alright, so we're at 22 here. We've got 4 2-drops, and they're all like various colors. We don't even really know what colors we want on turn 2. Probably red and black, but I don't know. I don't know what this one's doing. So we could technically play this with the Promenade. I don't know if it's smart. Or we just play 18 lands, or we put in something big like this Primordial. Just for some inevitability if we go that long. But would we rather just have one of these spells instead? I like the idea of like target player discards a card cipher on one of our, like the Pet or the Drake or the Gargoyle or the Rock. We have a decent number of targets for it. We could also just put in another 2-drop, the Blackguard. Or our Tiger to gain life. But that's a white card. We want to shy away from white. Stick with the red-black. I mean, Pyro Convergence. No, we don't want to go deep on enchantments. Just do Cremate. I guess we'll keep it as that. I mean, we don't know what we're going to play, so having a 7-drop in there could be a deal if we really need it. Let's see what Moto suggests. 5-3-5. It's going heavy white for some reason. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 white and black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. By my count, we have the same. Oh, but we have these guild gates for black. So this would really be like six white sources, 4, 5, 6 black sources, and 8 red sources. I don't know why, but I feel like I want another black over white. Six, 6, 8. 6, 6, 8. On turn 2, we'd rather have... And we would rather have red, white. Alright, well... I don't know. So it's 6, 6, 8, or it could be 5, 7, 8. With red, black kind of taking over. We'll do what Moto suggests. We'll see. Alright, I'll see you guys in round 1. Actually, I'm looking at this Gleam of Battle. Is this going to do anything for us? Possibly not. Could just put in the slug instead. Or the tiger. We'll... Yeah, rather than Gleam of Battle, let's see. We got 16 creatures. I kind of want the Mental Vapors. I don't know why, but I think I want it. So, all right, let's go with this. I'll see you guys in round 1.